Keep it rough, keep it real. Keep it rough, keep it real.
Road old on cracks where the signs don't hang. Names got smoke where the rails don't clang. Left my mark where the corners bang. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the cuts go rain. Crows don't talk, but they circle to fight. Paint got stripped on a hard rain night. Never ran lines where the back seats bite. Keep it rough, keep it real, make the roads feel right. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the cold don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't the deal. Spit from the throat where the pipes run low. Frame got dented, but the run won't slow. Brakes got skipped where the crosswinds throw. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the back end show. Never did soft where the grip won't stick. Lines got blurred when the gears kick quick. Been through zones where the nails won't click. Keep it rough, keep it real, never beg that pick. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the cold don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't the deal. Bump through flats where the boards don't hold. Steam got hissed when the nights turn cold. Names got scratched in the frames all fold. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the sidewalls mold. Ran through grit where the seams won't bind. Cross through cuts where the sparks don't shine. Lines don't lie when the run's defined. Keep it rough, keep it real, keep it raw like mine. Still don't bend where the rails collide. Burn that tread where the brakes can slide. Mark that dirt where the runs won't hide. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the pace decide. Paint don't last when the flashbacks spill. Rust rides deep where the wind stays still. Frames don't fake when the rush can kill. Keep it rough, keep it real, that's the outlaw skill. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the cold don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't the deal. Keep it rough, keep it real. Keep it rough, keep it real.
Slid past boards where the colors peel. Names got dropped where the tanks don't seal. Some marks hold sharp when the nights reveal. Hard line, soft names, that's the outlaw deal. Wheels cut corners where the ink won't stay. Letters run fast when the heat won't play. Got told twice where the lines decay. Hard line, soft names, that's the back roadway. Hard line, soft names. Frames rust out, but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard line, soft names. Ride through cracks where the post constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strings. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain. Skip through seams where the names fall loose. Heat sticks long where the grease cuts through. Frames bow sharp where the turns reduce. Hard line, soft names, but I never seduce. Stories got laid and the oil stained there. Some signs fade, but the press stays bare. Ran through smoke where the guards won't dare. Hard line, soft names, just leave it there. Hard line, soft names. Frames rust out, but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard line, soft names. Ride through cracks where the pulse constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strings. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain. Letters don't stick where the panels slide. Ran through spots where the steel won't hide. Names got scratched and the frames raw side. Hard line, soft names where the edge collides. Some marks right thin when the rails fall back, but the press cuts deep when the names lose track. Roll through noise where the lanes don't stack. Hard line, soft names, that's the outlaw track. Brakes don't cry where the frame won't bend. Lines stay loud when the ink won't send. Stories ride sharp where the corners blend. Hard line, soft names, ride it to the end. Hard line, soft names. Frames rust out, but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard line, soft names. Ride through cracks where the pulse constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strings. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain. Oh. Hard lines, soft names. Hard lines, soft names.
Stacking the corners. Stacking the corners. Push through walls where the pain won't stick. Frames got bent where the hull runs thick. Grip through steel where the names move quick. Stacked in the corners where the seams don't click. Spit through heat where the packs won't lean. Track through cuts where the grease runs mean. Slots stay tight where the sides don't clean. Stacked in the corners where the stacks get seen. In the corners. Roll through sharp with the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high when the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners. Grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the hull transports us. Moves right fast where the ground reports us. Snap through beams where the wheels don't hold. Ran through spots where the stacks run bold. Heat spins fast where the plates unfold. Stacked in the corners where the seals got sold. Frames don't flex where the cuts press low. Spit that rush where the packs don't slow. Move through sheets where the weight won't glow. Stacked in the corners where the pulse won't show. In the corners. Roll through sharp with the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high when the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners. Grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the hull transports us. Moves right fast where the ground reports us. Ran through crates where the gaps lock tight. Frames ride stiff when the seals ignite. Spit through cuts where the plates burn bright. Stacked in the corners where the hull feels right. Move through tracks where the packs collide. Frames don't break when the heat can't hide. Grip that edge where the stacks reside. Stacked in the corners where the rush won't slide. Frames ride sharp where the seals compress. Spit through stacks where the pace won't guess. Cut through hull where the gears dig less. Stacked in the corners where the names confess. Roll through zones where the grates don't bend. Frames stay hard where the rush won't end. Heat hits low where the lines suspend. Stacked in the corners where the packs get fed. In the corners. Roll through sharp where the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high where the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners. Grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the hull transports us. Moves right fast where the ground reports us. Stacked in the corners. Stacked in the corners.
Carved on beams where the seals won't hold. Frames caught names where the weight runs cold. Marks don't fade when the lines grow old. Rather than rust where the pace got sold. Cut through steel where the plates don't spin. Pressed on sides where the press got thin. Heat don't lie where the grind locked in. Rather than rust where the hull begins. Lines stay deep when the stories come bust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust. Frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just haul with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then it won't entrust. Stamped on sheets where the corners stay bare. Pressed through grip where the seals won't care. Names hold sharp where the press lays there. Rather than rust where the weight won't spare. Move through low where the beams sink fast. Welds don't hold where the lines outlast. Heat won't bend when the shapes contrast. Rather than rust where the marks get cast. Lines stay deep when the stories come bust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust. Frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just haul with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then then it won't entrust. Etched through bolts where the grind rides low. Sealed on beams where the frames won't go. Spit through sheets where the cuts don't show. Rotted in rust where the names don't glow. Frames hold tight where the seals lock in. Move through hard where the grit won't thin. Stamps don't fade where the wells begin. Rotted in rust where the noise won't spin. Weld through stacks where the burn rides clear. Lines ride sharp when the plates draw near. Heat won't fold when the frames premiere. Rotted in rust where the cuts appear. Roll through weight where the beams don't trade. Move through press where the marks cascade. Frames hold sharp when the pace won't fade. Rotted in rust where the grits relay.
Rotted in rust.
Lines stay deep when the stories combust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust.
Rotted in rust.
Frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just hauled with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then it won't entrust. Rotted in rust. Rotted in rust.
By the load. By the load.
Clamped on stacks where the sides won't shift. Heat runs quick where the lanes uplift. Press through packs where the gaps drift stiff. Pinned by the load when the speeds cut swift. Snap through beams where the holes slide low. Frames got pressed where the names won't show. Ran through racks where the seals won't slow. Pinned by the load where the grip won't go. Pinned by the load. Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs encode. Stamped on crates where the binds break thin. Frames hit hard when the pulls begin. Rush through zones where the gaps cut in. Pinned by the load where the lines won't spin. Spit through hull where the beams lock tight. Move through racks where the seals ignite. Ran through press where the speed's in sight. Pinned by the load where the names reside. Pinned by the load. Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs encode. Roll through stacks where the beams collapse. Frames spin sharp where the speed adapts. Press through walls where the gaps unwrap. Pinned by the load where the cuts entrap. Spit through crates where the plates burn dry. Names don't fold where the racks comply. Moves ride fast where the seams don't lie. Pinned by the load where the lines supply. Grip that edge where the crates detach. Frames hold firm when the welds mismatch. Move through gaps where the press can snatch. Pinned by the load where the speeds dispatch. Track ride slick when the beams constrict. Heat spin sharp where the lanes conflict. Frames don't break where the pace predicts. Pinned by the load where the names restrict. Pinned by the load. Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs encode. Pinned by the load. Pinned by the load.
Etched in the frame through beams where the sides don't split. Names ride low where the seams don't fit. Pressed through steel where the grind won't quit. Etched in the frames where the weight won't sit. Lines cut deep where the tracks got slow. Spit on panels where the binds won't go. Heat runs sharp where the hull won't show. Etched in the frames where the pace won't grow.
Etched in the frame. Stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames. Cut Cut through spots where the press sustains, moves right hard where the seal constrains, etched in the frames where the weight remains. Carved through walls where the stacks run dry, heat don't bend where the presses lie. Spit through packs where the tracks won't tie, etched in the frames where the names don't die. Frames ride slow where the plates stay wide, stamps don't fade where the gaps collide. Moves right sharp where the cuts confide, etched in the frames where the lines reside. Etched in the frames, stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames, cut through spots where the press sustains, moves right hard where the seal constrains, etched in the frames where the weight remains. Scratch through racks where the holes ride slack, frames press tight when the crates push back. Ran through stacks where the seals lose track, etched in the frames where the runs unpack. Press through plates where the burns don't slide, names hold sharp where the lanes won't guide. Move through gaps where the beams reside, etched in the frames where the pace can't hide. Lines ride deep where the stains lock in, frames don't bend when the press begins. Move through heat where the seals dig in, etched in the frames where the marks don't thin. Roll through tracks where the binds mislead, press through crates where the cuts exceed. Frames hold sharp where the names concede, etched in the frames where the marks won't bleed. Etched in the frames, stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames, cut through spots where the press sustains, moves right hard where the seal constrains, etched in the frames where the weight remains. Etched in the frames, etched in the frames. Press to the edge, press to the edge. Ran through stacks where the sides won't snap, frames right quick where the binds collapse. Grip that cut where the weight overlaps, press to the edge where the crates backtrack. Spit through lines where the tracks won't bend, heat moves sharp where the seals suspend. Frames drop low when the runs won't mend, press to the edge where the speeds defend. Press to the edge, roll through fast where the beams are ledge. Names right close where the crates don't hedge, cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge, grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge, spit through hull where the binds won't fledge. Stamp through beams where the pools rotate, frames ride sharp where the speeds translate. Grip that push where the crates won't wait, press to the edge where the lanes create. Cut through gaps where the stacks expand, frames ride slick where the loads withstand. Heat drops quick where the beams demand, press to the edge where the pace commands. Press to the edge, roll through fast where the beams are ledge. Names right close where the crates don't hedge, cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge, grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge, spit through hull where the binds won't fledge. Ran through sheets where the welds run dry, frames don't bend when the speeds comply. Grip that edge where the beams won't tie, press to the edge where the names apply. Stamped on racks where the loads retract, heat cuts sharp where the crates impact. Moves ride fast where the beams compact, press to the edge where the hull reacts. Frames ride slick where the welds compress, grip through gaps where the crates regress. Heat spins fast when the speeds progress, press to the edge where the lines confess. Roll through spots where the stacks can't lean, frames ride sharp where the binds convene. Spit through racks where the hulls careen, press to the edge where the rush stays keen. Press to the edge, roll through fast where the beams are ledge. Names right close where the crates don't hedge, cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge, grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge, spit through hull where the binds won't fledge. Settle in the grind, settle in the grind. Copy paste.
packs where the edges stay bare. Frames don't shake when the seams won't care. Rolled on steel where the noise runs rare. Settled in the grind where the weight lays there. Press through gaps where the pull slow down. Names hold firm where the lanes turn brown. Heat don't speak when the hall spin round. Settled in the grind where the frames hold ground. Settled in the grind, worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind, held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lanes confine. Settled in the grind where the names reside. Scrape through racks where the seams don't blend. Pressed on sheets where the shifts suspend. Welds ride low where the seals won't mend. Settled in the grind where the marks don't bend. Stamp through stacks where the hull rides thin. Frame spin sharp where the crates sink in. Roll through zones where the beams begin. Settled in the grind where the weight won't spin. Settled in the grind, worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind, held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lanes confine. Settled in the grind where the names resign. Ran through racks where the holes ride slow. Frames ride deep where the bonds won't go. Spit through packs where the crates don't show. Settled in the grind where the names won't grow. Cut through beams where the hall feels tight. Press through stacks where the lanes unite. Frames don't fold where the shifts ignite. Settled in the grind where the pace sits right. Frames ride long where the marks dig low. Spit through weight where the crates don't flow. Pressed on tracks where the press won't throw. Settled in the grind where the lines won't glow. Weld through racks where the binds restrain. Frames ride sharp where the pulls remain. Move through sheets where the cuts sustain. Settled in the grind where the names retain. Settled in the grind, worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind, held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lanes confine. Settled in the grind where the names reside. Settled in the grind. Settled in the grind. Riding low. Riding
Ran through lines where the beams don't snap. Spit through hard where the crates unwrap. Frames ride sharp when the packs wrist strap. Riding overload where the stacks out man. Cut through holes where the bonds don't break. Frames press quick where the seals won't fake. Move through press where the loads remake. Riding overload where the speeds overtake. Riding overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip that rush where the stacks encode. Cut through hard where the crates unload. Riding overload. Heat runs fast where the beams corrode. Names stay tight when the crates reload. Frames won't fall where the pulls forebode. Stamp through racks where the marks rewind. Frames ride hard where the crates align. Roll through sheets where the packs combine. Riding overload where the beams refine. Spit through press where the welds don't miss. Frames ride slick where the hull won't hiss. Heat cuts fast where the seals persist. Riding overload where the weight won't twist. Riding overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip that rush where the stacks encode. Cut through hard where the crates unload. Riding overload. Heat runs fast where the beams corrode. Names stay tight when the crates reload. Frames won't fall where the pulls forebode. Roll through crates where the racks retract. Frames ride quick where the lanes contract. Spit through sheets where the holes impact. Riding overload where the names interact. Heat cuts slow where the beams misplaced. Frames drop fast where the crates embrace. Grip through press where the tracks displace. Riding overload where the hull retrace. Frames ride slick where the crates overfill. Heat spin sharp where the packs can spill. Grip through racks where the pace stands still. Riding overload where the names fulfill. Ran through stacks where the wells compress. Frames hold firm where the lanes suppress. Spit through sheets where the crates dig less. Riding overload where the pulls confess. Riding overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip
Frames hold deep where the sides won't start. Ran through gaps where the lanes fall apart. Left in the wells where the names lost heart. Sealed through racks where the cuts won't fade. Frames ride slow where the plates got laid. Heat moves low where the shifts cascade. Left in the wells where the halls replay. Left in the wells. Frames ride low where the crates upheld. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that melt. Left in the wells. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never wipe smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wells where the halls rebel. Carved on crates where the holes don't cling. Frames drop slow when the stacks don't swing. Spit through zones where the plates won't bring. Left in the wells where the lanes don't ring. Pressed on stacks where the beams stay cold. Frames ride tight where the packs don't fold. Heat runs deep where the crates won't hold. Left in the wells where the speeds unfold. Left in the wells where frames ride low where the crates so hell. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that mail. Left in the wells. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never wipe smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wells where the halls rebel. Scrape through halls where the beams stay bent. Frames hold firm where the seals relent. Move through cuts where the pulls from men. Left in the wells where the names cement. Stamped on racks where the bonds restrain. Frames ride slow where the crates remain. Roll through gaps where the halls sustain. Left in the wells where the speeds retain. Frames ride long where the names don't mend. Spit through tracks where the press is sent. Move through hall where the cuts suspend. Left in the wells where the lines don't end. Press through stacks where the crates delay. Frames hold deep where the bonds don't sway. Heat rides low where the names replay. Left in the wells where the marks will stay. Left in the wells. Frames ride low where the crates upheld. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that melt. Left in the wells. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never wipe smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wells where the halls rebelled.
I walk through smoke where the boots dissolve, where the hush rides thick and the nights evolve. The ground won't hold with the ghosts invade, but I'm built to last where others fade. Marks on stone where the pulse won't chase. Left my name where the hush lines trace. They break, they burn, but I stayed unafraid. I'm built to last where others fade. They ride for noise, they fall for light, but the roads choose few when the nights ignite. Built to last where others fade. No silk hands, no hollow blade. The roads pull deep when the fires degrade. Some boots fall back, but I stayed unafraid. The grind runs cold, the hush lines wait, but I hold firm when the nights decay. I ride these cuts, they won't persuade. I'm built to last where others fail. A rider on a broken ridge said the wheels cracked fast with a backroad bridge. His breath ran thin, his oath delayed. He wasn't built to last with a silent sway. His voice dropped low in the outlaw dust. Said the roads break quick when the gears don't trust. He tipped his hat and he rode away, but I stayed locked where the grind line stay. They ride for noise, they fall for light, but the roads choose few when the nights ignite. Built to last where others fade. No soft palms, no velvet shade. The roots cut deep where the hush lines rain. Some boots step back, but I stayed unswayed. The grind rides sharp, the ghost replay, but I ride firm when the nights betray. I walk these cuts, they won't dissuade. I'm built to last where others If I fall, don't pull me through. Let the hush ride deep where the ghosts renew. The back roads know where my old spin lays. Some grind lines break, but I never sway. If the winds cut low, my tracks go thin till the miles I rode where the science begins. The roads fall quick, but my breath won't trade. I'm built to last where the nights cascade. hands, no hollow blade. The roads pull deep when the fires degrade. Some boots fall back, but I've stayed unafraid. The grind runs cold, the hush lines wait, but I hold firm when the nights decay. I ride these cuts, they won't persuade. I'm built to last where others fade. Outrun the hollow, outrun the hollow, outrun the hollow.
Whoa! Boots hit fast on the back road slide. Grind won't bend when the ghosts collide. The hush line breaks when the miles confide. Outrun the hollow where the roots won't hide. Steps ride sharp when the trail's misplaced. Grit cuts quick where the pulse won't chase. Some deads ride close in the outlaw space. Outrun the hollow when the gears embrace. Outrun the hollow. Move quick where the fires won't follow. Oh, ride hit sharp when the pulse ride shallow. Ghost cut loose where the backlines fall. Outrun the hollow. Grit spins fast in the dust like cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw model. Boost spit fire when the hush line snap. Pass right fast in the crossroad trap. Grind won't fold when the ghosts clap back. Outrun the hollow when the gears unwrap. Trails cut sharp where the fire lines sting. Moves drop quick where the roots don't cling. The grind hits deep when the cuts won't swing. Outrun the hollow where the beats don't ring. Outrun the hollow. Move quick where the fires won't follow. Oh, grind hits sharp when the pulse ride shallow. Ghosts cut loose where the backlines fall. Outrun the hollow. Grit spins fast in the dust like cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw model. Gravel don't crack when the boots hit slick. Beats drop sharp where the ghosts move quick. Grind rides low when the nights don't stick. Outrun the hollow where the cuts ride thick. Trails drop fast where the gas lines flare. The hush rides tight when the ghosts don't care. Move spit cold when the pulse won't spare. Outrun the hollow when the beats declare. Sharp in the hush line flame. Grind rides fast when the back roads claim. Ghosts ride close when the cuts remain. Outrun the hollow when the gears reclaim. Outrun the hollow. Move quick where the fires won't follow. Grind hit sharp when the pulse ride shallow. Ghosts cut loose when the backlines swallow. Outrun the hollow. Grit spins fast in the dust line cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw model. Where the hush line snap, the grind drops hard in the crossroad trap. Ghost ride sharp where the back roads clap. Chase through the dust lines when the cuts won't map. Steps ride fast when the gas lines break. Grit hit sharp when the roots won't fake. Move spit cold in the outlaw state. Chase through the dust lines where the ghosts awake. Chase through the dust lines. Boots drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads line. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghosts ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair sign. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines. Pass ride sharp where the gears misfire. Grind drops fast when the roots require. Ghosts ride quick when the gas lines tie. Chase through the dust lines where the cuts conspire. Boots spin slick where the hush lines bend. The grind rides cold where the nights descend. Move spit sharp when the ghosts suspend. Chase through the dust lines where the miles won't end. Chase through the dust lines. Boots drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads line. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghosts ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair sign. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines. Trails drop slick where the hush lines crack. Boots ride hard when the ghosts
post pushed back. Grind won't fold in the crossroad track. Chase through the dust lines where the nights unpack. Moves right quick where the fire lines flare. Paths cut cold when the ghosts don't care. Grit hit sharp when the dues declare. Chase through the dust lines when the pulse won't spare. Grind drops low when the back road spin. Boots ride fast where the hush lines thin. Ghost ride sharp when the gears lock in. Chase through the dust lines where the cuts begin. Steps spit fast where the gas lines race. Moves ride cold in the outlaw space. The grind won't shift when the ghost embrace. Chase through the dust lines when the hush lines trace. Chase through the dust lines. Boots drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads line. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghost ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair signs. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines. Chase through the dust lines. Chase through the dust lines.
Oath in the gravel. Oath in the gravel. The hush rise deep where the ground won't bend. Left my weight where the ghost is sent. The gravel don't speak but it knows where I've been. Oath in the gravel where the miles begin. Steps ride slow where the fire lines burn. The roots stay sharp when the gears won't turn. Some debts ride low but the cuts return. Oath in the gravel where the roads don't learn. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Grind rides low when the hush line travel. The roads stay cold but the oath won't cavil. Oath in the gravel. Some debts ride deep where the back road saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Grind won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Paths ride slow where the gears misplaced. The ground won't fold in the outlaw space. The hush line hums when the ghosts retrace. Oath in the gravel where the nights embrace. Boots drag long where the pulse don't plead. The gravel rides sharp when the dues concede. Some oaths ride cold but the ground won't cede. Oath in the gravel where the cuts won't bleed. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Ground rides low when the hush line travel. The roads stay cold but the oath won't cavil. Oath in the gravel. Some debts ride deep where the back road saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Ground won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Trails ride soft when the hush lines fade. The ground stays low where the back roads braid. Some debts ride light but the pulse won't trade. Oath in the gravel where the ghosts invade. Boots ride slow where the gears don't fire. The hush rides cold where the ghosts conspire. Some oaths ride sharp where the cuts require. Oath in the gravel when the nights expire. The hush line hums when the grind moves near. The gravel won't fold when the ghosts draw near. Some debts ride soft but they still adhere. Oath in the gravel where the roots don't clear. Paths ride slow when the pulse refrains. The back roads hum where the hush remains. Grind rides sharp when the ghosts sustain. Oath in the gravel when the dues retain. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Grind rides low when the hush line travel. Roads stay cold but the oath won't cavil. Oath in the gravel. Some debts ride deep where the back road saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Grind won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Oath in the gravel. Oath in the gravel.
Break the back road. Moves right quick when the hush lines break. Moves spit sharp when the roots don't fake. Grind drops fast in the outlaw stake. Break the back roads where the ghosts awake. Steps right sharp when the gas lines spin. The pulse hits low where the fires begin. Grit won't bend when the nights lock in. Break the back roads when the gears won't win. Break the back road. Steps spit fast when the cuts explode. Grind rise low where the hush lines low. Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads. Break the back road. Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Move right hard where the gas lines show. Grit drops fast where the fires are road. cut sharp in the outlaw race. Moves drag low when the ghosts embrace. Break the back roads where the knights chase. Moves ride slick when the fire lines tear. The grind hits deep when the ghosts don't care. The hush ride sharp when the cuts declare. Break the back roads when the deaths don't spare.
Break the back road.
Step spit fast when the cuts explode.
Grind rise low where the hush lines low.
Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads.
Break the back road.
Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Moves ride hard when the gas line show. Grit drops fast when the fires will roll. Gravel don't fold when the gears collapse. Moves hit sharp when the pulse relapse. Boots spit fast when the trails unwrap. Break the back roads where the ghosts don't map. Paths ride slick when the fire lines burn. The hush drops low when the cuts return. The grind ride sharp when the ghosts adjourn. Break the back roads when the nights don't turn. Steps ride quick when the hush lines flash. Grit hits low where the gas lines clash. Moves spit hard when the fires outlash. Break the back roads when the ghosts rehash. Boots spin slick where the pulse rebounds. The grind drops fast when the hush confounds. Trails ride sharp when the cuts resound. Break the back roads when the deaths come round.
Break the back road.
Steps spit fast when the cuts explode.
Grind rise low where the hush lines low.
Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads.
Break the back road.
Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Moves ride hard when the gas line show. Grit drops fast when the fires will roll.
Break the back road. Break the back road. Back road. Back road. Back road. Back road. Out in the hall. Out in the hall. Left my way where the hush lines drift. The gravel don't bend when the ghosts don't live. Some debts ride low where the nights stay stiff. Sworn in the hollow where the grind don't shift. Boots ride slow where the fire lines fade. The grind holds deep in the hush line braid. The pulse rides cold where the ghosts invade. Sworn in the hollow where the roots cascade. Sworn in the hollow. Steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Grind holds firm when the cuts still follow. Sworn in the hollow, the nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow. Paths ride soft where the gears misfire. The hush rides low when the ghosts conspire. Some deaths don't fold when the cuts require. Sworn in the hollow where the roots don't tire. Boots ride long where the pulse won't chase. The gravel holds tight in the outlaw space. The hush line hums where the ghosts embrace. Sworn in the hollow where the nights retrace. Sworn in the hollow. Steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Grind holds firm when the cuts still follow. Sworn in the hollow, the nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow. Boots drag low where the hush lines press. The gravel won't shift when the ghosts confess. Some debts ride close but they still transgress. Sworn in the hollow where the cuts coalesce. Paths ride slow where the gears unwind. The hush drops cold in the outlaw spine. The ground won't move when the post declines. Sworn in the hollow where the ghosts align. Trails ride soft when the hush lines freeze. The grind holds firm and the back line sees. The pulse won't fold when the ghosts appease. Sworn in the hollow where the beast don't seize. The steps drag slow where the gas lines fade. The hush rides deep in the back road blade. The ground won't crack when the debts invade. Sworn in the hollow where the oats are laid. Sworn in the hollow. Steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Grind holds firm when the cuts still follow. Sworn in the hollow. The nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow.
Pressure on the trail. Pressure on the trail.
Boots ride fast where the hush lines break. Steps spit sharp where the cuts won't fake. Moves drop cold where the roots won't shake. Pressure on the trails where the ghosts won't flake. Grind hits quick when the gas lines spin. Beats cut hard where the nights begin. Paths ride low where the gears dig in. Pressure on the trails where the pulse can't win.
Pressure on the trails, moves hit fast when the grid exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back road sails. Grind drops low where the fire line scale. Pressure on the trails, steps spit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghost ride tight where the hush unveils. Grind won't fold when the beat sets sail. Gravel don't pause when the fires expand. Beats hit sharp in the outlaw land. Grind won't shift when the ghost command. Pressure on the trails where the cuts withstand. Moves ride slick when the gas lines burn. Boots spin sharp where the hush lines turn. Grind hits low when the gears return. Pressure on the trails where the roots won't learn. Pressure on the trails, moves hit fast when the grid exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back road sails. Grind drops low where the fire line scale. Pressure on the trails, steps spit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghost ride tight where the hush unveils. Grind won't fold when the beat sets sail. Pass ride hard when the gears collide. Boots hit sharp where the ghosts reside. Grind won't bend when the pulse won't hide. Pressure on the trails where the nights confide. Moves spit cold when the gas lines flare. Beats cut fast when the debts don't spare. Grind ride sharp where the hush won't care. Pressure on the trails when the ghosts declare. Boots spit quick in the back road spark. Moves ride sharp where the hush rides dark. Grind hits low where the cuts leave mark. Pressure on the trails where the fires embark. Steps ride slick when the gears rewind. Beats cut cold where the debts combine. Grind won't fold when the ghosts consign. Pressure on the trails when the miles align. Pressure on the trails, moves hit fast when the grid exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back road sails. Grind drops low where the fire line scale. Pressure on the trails, steps spit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghost ride tight where the hush unveils. Grind won't fold when the beat sets sail. Pressure on the trails. Pressure on the trails.
Mouse, stay quiet. Mouse, stay quiet. The hush rides thick where the roads pull thin. Left my breath where the ghosts sink in. Some cuts ride deep where the grind begins. Miles stay quiet where the nights lock in. Boots drag slow where the fires don't spark. The gravel don't move where the trails go dark. The grind rides low where the oaks leave mark. Miles stay quiet where the back roads park. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't ride. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't die. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay blind. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent. Paths ride slow where the gears unwind. The hush drops low where the ghosts resign. The grind holds tight when the roots align. Miles stay quiet where the nights combine. Boots ride soft when the posts don't bleed. The gravel rides cold where the cuts don't bleed. The hush line hums where the ghosts concede. Miles stay quiet where the grind won't see. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't ride. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't die. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay blind. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent. Trails ride slow where the gas lines drain. The hush rides deep where the ghosts remain. The grind rides sharp where the pulse won't faint. Miles stay quiet where the oats sustain. Boots drag long where the hush lines press. The gravel holds tight when the ghosts confess. The ground won't break when the debts coalesce. Miles stay quiet where the nights transgress. Paths ride soft where the hush lines freeze. The grind drops low when the back row sees. Steps drag sharp where the cuts appease. Miles stay quiet where the ghosts don't see. The hush won't rise when the fire lines drain. The grind holds firm where the beats constrain. The gravel hums low when the outlaw chain. Miles stay quiet when the nights remain. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't ride. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't die. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent. Miles stay quiet. Miles stay quiet.
hush line snap. Grind hits quick in the outlaw trap. Steps spit cold where the roots unwrap. Pressure on the miles where the ghost don't map. Moves hit fast when the gas lines fire. Beats ride tight where the debts require. Grit drops low when the nights conspire. Pressure on the miles where the ghost don't tie. Pressure on the miles, boots spin quick where the grit compiles. Moves drop sharp where the trails revile. Grind rides hard where the back road spiral. Pressure on the miles, steps spit fast where the hush lines trial. Ghost ride close where the cuts compile. Grind won't fold where the beats exile. Pass spit slick when the fire lines burn. Grind won't bend when the ghosts return. Boots drop sharp where the pulse adjourns. Pressure on the miles where the roads don't turn. Moves ride fast when the hush lines race. Beats drop cold where the ghosts misplace. Grit hits low in the outlaw chase. Pressure on the miles where the nights embrace. Pressure on the miles, boots spin quick where the grit compiles. Moves drop sharp where the trails revile. Grind rides hard where the back road spiral. Pressure on the miles, steps spit fast where the hush lines trial. Ghosts ride close where the cuts compile. Grind won't flow where the beats exile. Gravel won't shift when the gears collapse. Beats ride slick where the ghosts relapse. Boots spit fast when the nights unwrap. Pressure on the miles where the cuts recap. Moves hit cold when the gas lines snap. Paths ride sharp in the outlaw gap. Grind won't break where the ghosts outlap. Pressure on the miles where the dudes entrap. Boots ride fast when the hush lines spark. Grind hits low in the back road arc. Moves spit sharp when the ghosts embark. Pressure on the miles where the fires remark. Steps ride slick when the pulse rebounds. Beats drop cold where the hush confounds. Grind won't fold when the trails resound. Pressure on the miles where the debts come round. Pressure on the miles, boots spin quick where the grit compiles. Moves drop sharp where the trails revile. Grind rides hard where the back road spiral. Pressure on the miles, steps spit fast where the hush lines trial. Ghosts ride close where the cuts compile. Grind won't fold where the beats exile. Pressure on the miles. Pressure on the miles.
Stand where the roads go quiet. Stand where the roads go quiet. Stand where the roads go quiet. Left my way where the hush lines stay. The gravel don't speak, but it won't decay. Some debts ride low where the fires delay. Stand where the roads go quiet, I'll stay. Boots ride soft where the ghosts don't bend. The grind won't fold when the nights suspend. The hush rides cold when the roots descend. Stand where the roads go quiet, no end. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't ride. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't die. Grind holds sharp where the beats can't bite. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay planted. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try. Stand where the roads go quiet, define. Paths ride low where the gears unwind. The hush rides close where the ghosts confine. Grind won't break when the nights align. Stand where the roads go quiet, I'm fine. Boots drag soft where the hush lines freeze. The gravel hums low when the gas line cease. Some debts ride close when the cuts appease. Stand where the roads go quiet with these. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't ride. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't die. Grind on sharp where the beats can't bite. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay planted. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try. Stand where the roads go quiet, define. Trails ride slow where the pulse refrains. The hush holds firm where the ghosts remain. Boots ride deep in the outlaw veins. Stand where the roads go quiet, no chains. Paths won't bend where the nights retire. The grind drops low when the gas lines tie. Steps ride sharp when the hush won't spy. Stand where the roads go quiet and tie. Trails hum low where the ghosts recede. The grind won't fold where the debts concede. Boots ride slow when the hush won't lead. Stand where the roads go quiet, no need. Paths ride soft where the fire lines wane. The hush rides deep where the miles remain. Grind holds firm where the pulse sustains. Stand where the roads go quiet, contain. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't ride. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't die. Grind on sharp where the beats can't bite. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay planted. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try. Stand where the roads go quiet, define. Stand where